John, thank you for being here. Lovely to see you in this beautiful location, and even if it's slightly windy. But I wonder if you can speak to me for just a few moments, just for my viewers. What was it? So I know, for example, you used to be a carpenter, used to make furniture, is that right? But now you run your own online business, is that correct?
Yeah. Correct, yeah.
What sort of business do you run online? Just if you can tell me.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah, just to give you the backstory. Okay,
Yeah.
so when I was a woodworker making furniture for people in my lonesome, dusty workshop, so lockdown came along and, you know, my business kind of evaporated overnight. And I thought I needed to learn how to sell stuff online. That for me was the answer, because obviously the entire world is moving online these days. And so I went looking for an education, and I found the education, how to sell stuff online, okay, digital marketing, internet marketing, call it what you will. And when I came into, I had no idea what I didn't know. You know, we don't know what we don't know, right? And when I came into the training program, my mind was expanded, and this entire digital landscape opened up in front of me. And I was so excited. I mean, I was having sleepless nights, seeing the magnitude of opportunity. But what I found was high-ticket affiliate marketing.
Okay.
Okay, and I thought, this is my escape route. This is my way out. If I can learn this, then I don't have to go back to my dusty, unhealthy, solitary, underpaid, miserable. It wasn't miserable, but it was suboptimal.
Yeah.
After 20 odd years making furniture, and I wanted a way out anyway. And so, yeah, I'm an affiliate marketer. So I now promote other people's products on the internet, and all I actually do is I just move people on the internet from either a social media platform, it can be any of the social media platforms, or one of the search engines. And I move those people by placing an offer in front of them to a solitary web page to capture their name and email address, and that really is all I do these days. And those people, some of them go on to buy other people's products, and I get paid commissions, and the business runs itself largely. So
do you make a full-time living out of doing this now? Has
absolutely.
It replaced your...
It's more than replaced. I've had a number of 5-figure months.
Yeah.
It's like a dream come true. I have to pinch myself, I think. I say that even though I don't qualify for my state pension for till next year, actually, next March 2024, I feel like I'm already retired.
Yeah. So what does life look like now then for you, compared to being in that dusty workshop, inhaling sawdust every day? And now, how does life look for you? Tell us. Yeah,
well, it's amazing. I mean, so when I first came to actually trust the business, because initially I was obsessing over the business. It was bringing money in, but I wasn't sure whether it was going to last or whether it was going to be consistent. But after a few months of the business gradually sort of growing, building, I came to the point where I could trust the income, and the income's coming in largely in an automated fashion, just in the background. It just drops into my account in the background, without me having to show up anymore. Like there's work to do. There's work to do up front. You have to set the systems up. I'm not trying to kid anybody that it's, you know, a scam or get rich quick or, you know, anything like that. You have to do the work up front. But once the work has been done, then and you've kind of got the machine oiled and finessed, at that point that it's profitable, you're able to pretty much take your hands off.
Yeah.
Okay? So I came to this point where, first of all, I thought I'm free. Okay, I don't have to go to I can sell the workshop. I can get rid of all my woodworking tools. I don't need that anymore. I can rely on this to provide me with an income. And there was a kind of a problem that was associated with it as well, with its freedom, because whereas my days had always been occupied with work and deadlines and, you know, just having to show up, all of a sudden now I've got time on my hands. And I didn't even know really what I enjoyed or what I wanted to do or how I wanted to spend that time. And I've had to be very intentional about designing a future that I want to live. Okay, and that included moving to a sunnier country, and it included going to the gym and changing the shape of my body and becoming more fit and healthy and more active and healthier lifestyle.
Wow.
Because I'm 65 and I don't want to sort of fade away. I want to keep going for as long as I can. And a part of that is about, the activity and having the time and being in a sunny climate so I can do that stuff outdoors during the winter months. I was still swimming in the Mediterranean on Christmas Day.
Tell us where you live now. Where have you moved to this sunnier country?
Yeah, I live on the Costa Blanca. I'm about halfway between Valencia and Alicante. And it's a little town called Javier on the coast. It's low rise. It's not Benidorm. It's none of that.
No.
It's like a little slice of the south of France. It's a little bit upscale.
Yeah.
It's very stylish.
Wow. So you've got quite the lifestyle now then.
Yeah. And I've met a whole new bunch of chums and there's lots going on.
Yeah.
And it's just brilliant. I love it.
And all this came from trying to find a way to sell your furniture online?
Yes.
Because of COVID and things like that. And you had no idea?
No, none.
Any of this existed?
None whatsoever.
And just out of how many hours would you say a day or a week you have to spend now? Now you've done the work because it took some time to set up. Yes. How many hours does it take now just to run your business, so to speak?
Yeah, well, I collaborate with one of the other guys in the community, and we run these joint Zoom calls. So we do 4 of those a month. Okay. So that's 1 hour a week, right. And then obviously I dip into my campaigns and have a poke around, but the way things are at the moment, everything's running along just fine. Yeah. There's nothing I need to do. But of course there are emails. Okay. And also I still quite enjoy the process of writing, even though over the last 2.5 years I've written more than 500 emails. So there's lots of content which can be recycled and repurposed for other, for blogs and social media and posts and so on and so forth. I really enjoy the writing process, and I find it's a way of processing my thoughts, and I'm doing something that I love doing. I want to be doing that. There's moments where I want to be doing that. I want to be inspiring other people around about my age that may be approaching the end of their careers or their retirement, and just to let them know that they've got options.
And just one final question. That is fantastic. It's so inspiring. I mean, your story is beautiful, especially somebody, it doesn't matter what age or what time of life you are, that you can learn the skills to do this and to make a success out of it. So can you just give us a rough idea? I know it's no results are guaranteed and it takes everybody different amounts of time, but how long did it take you from starting your training to start to see the money coming in?
Yeah, well, from day one was Monday, June the 1st, 2020.
Yeah. Okay,
it was just sort of perfect timing. And I started running. All my marketing machine was up and ready for launch at some point during November of the same year.
Okay.
And I ran paid ads to move eyeballs on the internet to a web page. And I had 3 sales in December. I think I was spending something like €1.50 or €2 a day. A lot of people
not a lot of money.
Not a lot of people actually know that it's possible to advertise on the internet for such small sums of money.
Yeah.
So you can start small, you can figure out that stuff works, you start to gather data, you can improve. But I had 3 sales in December that paid me $300 in commission in the month. Now, that's not a life-changing sum of money, but what it allowed me to do was pretty much risk-free bump the budget up the following month. And if I've got €300, now I can spend €10 a day, because that's €300 over a month. And all of a sudden, I'm scaling the business.
Yeah.
The more you spend, the more
eyeballs you move, the more sales you make,
the more business comes in.
Yeah.
And that's the way the business grew right from the very beginning. Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I say your story is so inspiring, and you're proof that this works and that it is possible, not just to make money online and earn money through, in your case, high ticket affiliate marketing, but the impact that can have on your life and your lifestyle, but not just your, how you earn money and how much time you work, but like all the other things about your health and your, fitness and social life and all the other aspects that now you've had time to develop and look into those as well.
Yeah, Stuart Ross saved my life.
There's a claim, folks. Awesome. Thank you very much, John. Really appreciate your time.